Well, that was interesting to watch. I mean, first of all, happy Thursday, everyone. Um, I guess I will get over to my low, my high, my active kindness. My low is the fact that yesterday was really, to me, yesterday was a hot day, like a really hot day. Like, I needed like some sort of relief from the heat, like as soon as possible, and like you said, it got so bad. Like I was drinking like cold water, like as fast as I could because it was so hot. I felt like you couldn't swallow the cold water fast enough. You know what I mean? Never been there? I imagine some of you have been there. Although you guys are probably wondering, how do you like my new do? Because that's part of my high, by the way. Yep. Before every 100 days is up, I always get a haircut. And I like getting haircuts. It's nice. I'll tell you what though. No kidding. As I was getting my haircut done, like I know that my hair has always been pretty kind of on the short side, but as soon as she cut it off, I legitimately felt cooler. Not just in terms of not like in terms of looks. I mean like it was hot outside and like a breeze goes by and like, ooh, that feels nice. That feels very nice. I like this. Yeah, that's actually it's like the perfect sort of haircut for me, just because like it keeps my head, cool for the most part. Although, come 100 days from now, give or take, I am gonna need to get another one, and that's gonna be right before. Actually, it is gonna be like during winter, before winter starts. So, I believe. Well, this Saturday is when I do the State of My Being address. That'll be the 27th. So it was like 4 more days in August. Like all of November. Yeah, seriously, like December. Like right before winter starts. Um, and my act of kindness, I did a couple of errands for my grandma, and I chauffeured her around a little bit, so that was nice. So good morning, and again, happy Thursday, everyone. Sorry, I mean, it's weird. It used to be I kept forgetting. Sometimes I kept forgetting to say happy and whatever day it was, and I try and do that first to get over with. But now I forget I say that if I say that or not. I don't know. It's gonna take some time to get back into that kind of rhythm. I mean, I've almost made a complete routine out of doing this. Not just like saying that, but just doing the videos in general. But a good routine. Like I mean, I've been doing this for almost 1,700 days. I would hope I would enjoy doing this, and I do. Although a lot of people are going to be, probably asking, why I'm still doing this. It's several reasons. One, it's kind of to chronicle, well, at the end of my 20s, and to see where this takes me. Plus, on the off chance if I ever did get famous doing this, you guys would get a front row seat would get a front row seat to that. And because you guys know it's me, I would always stay humble and grounded. At least that's what I would try and do anyway. I wouldn't let go to my head. Okay, some things I would let go to my head, but I would make sure it was like, only like the important stuff. I mean, if you're ever like big and rich and famous, you gotta celebrate a little bit. You know what I mean? You can't just be like to have it all there and like not use it. That'd be crazy. Oh, I would use it but not abuse it. You don't want to do that, or misuse it. That's another thing I wouldn't do. Okay. I just want to talk about how, like during the results show, Okay, well, for full disclosure, during the results show, Cody Lee, Neil Sean, and Teddy Swims performed Don't Stop Believin'. And before I get into that performance, I really should talk about, because Don't Stop Believin' is one of those songs that a lot of people either really, really love or people just do not like whatsoever. And for the most part, the people who don't like it are the people who regularly either work in bars or, go to bars on the regular. Obviously, drinking responsibly, I hope. And usually around the time the bar closes, Don't Stop Believing is usually the song they like to play, like on the jukebox or whatever means of listening to music are. That's just how it is. Now, I personally like this song. In fact, full disclosure, my introduction to that song was through Family Guy. Back when Family Guy was actually good, by the way. It was like in the beginning of season 4, and Peter and the guys decided to put a karaoke machine in the Drunken Clam, and they start singing "Don't Stop Believing." And then like a huge crowd of people shows up because they hear what they're singing, and they form a band just simply because of that. Yeah, I miss when Family Guy was good. Anyways, that's not Family Guy. This is America's Got Talent we're talking about. And full disclosure, it was fantastic to see Cody Lee especially back on the AGT stage, because for those of you who don't know, he won his season of America's Got Talent, the one that he was on, and the instant I heard him sing, goes, how could this kid not win? He's blind, autistic, and he can play the piano and sing incredibly well. How wouldn't you win? Actually, that season, like, two of the greatest golden buzzers of all time, by Simon Cowell standards, they both were the final two, including Cody Lee. The other one was the Detroit Youth Choir group, which is arguably the best choir they've ever had. Like that, like for me, it's like them and the Angel City Chorale. They were really good. Seriously, you gotta look. Seriously, like go to YouTube, look up AGT, and then choir, and then type in Africa, because the Angel City Chorale did Toto's Africa, which may be my favorite iteration of the song Africa, outside of Toto themselves. But it was really great to see Cody Lee, Teddy Swims, and Neil Sean sing "Don't Stop Believing," because their rendition of that song was absolutely phenomenal. I mentioned earlier that there's a lot of people who don't like that song just simply because, well, it's because they hear it all the time. They do. Yeah, I mentioned that for the most part, the people who don't like that song either work in or regularly go to bars, and when they close, they always like to play that song at the very end or near the very end before the bar closes. They just basically hear it all the time. You hear something enough times, even if you like it, you're going to grow tired of it. That's just how we are. Full disclosure, back when here's an example. Back when I was in high school and I wrestled, and I'm so ashamed I didn't discover this song until my senior year of high school, but my favorite song that I would always listen to, the one that would get me ready for a match, and the one that really helped build me confidence, was "Till I Collapse" by Eminem. I already really liked Eminem, but it was that song from that guy that it just clicked with me. I really because if you ever do sports, especially if it's contact sports like wrestling, "Till I Collapse" will do you some good if you listen to that. Although, if I knew then what I knew now, I'd be listening to that And I would have given Dragon Force another chance. I'll be honest, when I was in high school, I mean, I mentioned this before, high school really wasn't really that great for me. But like serious, it was like everybody had Guitar Hero and I didn't have Guitar Hero, and everyone wanted to play Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force on Guitar Hero. So I completely dismissed that. I completely dismissed Dragon Force instead of seeing them for what they are. And what Dragon Force is a phenomenal band who you should totally check out. They're one of my all-time favorite bands. And actually, I may have said this once in the past, but I'll be happy to say it again. Is Through the Fire and Flames the greatest Dragon Force song of all time? Let me say this. Yes. Yes, it is. However, it's not my favorite. And there is a difference. I love it. In fact, I'll be honest. Through the Fire and Flames, based on the impact that it's had on like the world, because seriously, it was like number one in the number one on the, or I don't know if it got to number one, but like it was playing on the radio a lot back when I was in high school. Like this incredibly long, rockin' tune. I didn't want to say long song. Oh, now I did. Well, a song like this, like seriously, Through the Fire and Flames might have been like the Bohemian Rhapsody of its time. I really think it would be, which kind of makes sense because, Dragon Force is based not here in the United States. I believe they're in the UK. I think they are. I need to look that up. Listen, I love music, but I never really, but it never really occurred to me that I could actually follow like some of the inside stories and behind the scenes stuff of whatever music I'm listening to. I probably should though, because, I mean, for some people, for example, like Eminem and Snoop Dogg, it's easy because you hear them everywhere. Either you feel nostalgic and want to listen to their songs or listen to the songs they're doing now. So, actually, that does remind me. Snoop and Eminem finally did a collab and it was great. I believe the song was called From the D to the LBC. Yeah, Long Beach. Yeah, because the D stands for Detroit, LBC stands for Long Beach, California. What was I talking about again? Oh, right, it's America's Got Talent. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. Point is, seeing Cody Lee, Teddy Swims, and Neil Sean do Don't Stop Believing, that was great. And I absolutely have to give my congratulations to Nicholas Ribbs and Sarah James for moving on to the finals. Both of their performances were absolutely phenomenal. Sarah James was the Golden Buzzer winner. Like, this was good. This was, honestly, again, last night, like, Tuesday night had, like, a lot of really great acts. A lot of really great acts. It'd be almost impossible for me to, pick a legit winner, but a winner had to be picked, and that's what wound up happening. So, I guess with that said, there's still, I believe, 2 more weeks of uh, of semifinals, and then we have the finale, which I'm looking forward to. I think we're going to be in for a real treat when it gets to be, the end of the season. Because, I mean, whoever wins, they get $1 million. And I mean, even half of that would be life-changing. But, they have an act on Vegas, too. I mean, I'll be honest. I have been to Vegas several times. I really do like it, but for me, it's because of all like the roller coasters and rides and stuff you can go there in Vegas. And I mean, let's be no kidding. Like, there's this one guy. I don't watch him that much anymore, but I used to watch this guy a lot called a Strictly Dumpling. And no kidding, there's an all-you-can-eat lobster buffet in Vegas on Sundays. I want to go to that one. It's probably incredibly expensive, but come on, man, all-you-can-eat lobster. Why would you not go for that? Well, actually, there's probably several reasons. Maybe perhaps you're vegan, or maybe you're just allergic to shellfish, which both are huge possibilities. And if you if you do follow a vegan lifestyle, or if you do suffer from a shellfish allergy, God bless you. That's you are free to live your life the way you would like to. It's not my business. It's just this is how it is. It's the cards you've been dealt with, but that's okay, because that doesn't make you any. Oh, actually, I can make a case that being a vegan makes you more of a person than I am. But I don't know, that's a discussion for different. I should probably stop talking now before I wind up saying stuff I shouldn't say. So I hope y'all like this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do my YouTube channel greatly. As always, I am very humbled to make this video for all of you guys watching Joe today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I forgot the day of the week already. And remember, if you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to let you know. Let's back. Take care and make good choices. Have a nice day. Oh, 607 all day, baby. See? That's how I stay humble.